Vincent.
Vincent White.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Tell me what year at Stanford, 70?
79, 82.
I'll tell you a story. I'm back, kind of catch the ball in the backfield, right?
A little bit. Yes,
I remember.
Sir.
I remember.
Yes, sir. Glad to have you, Coach.
Yeah, well, man, I know you've been through a lot, man. I still joke to him about that. He keeps going empty, throwing the ball every down. Then he gets mad when we blitzed.
That's right.
You know, the game was way out of hand.
I remember that.
I said, quit throwing. I said, line up and just run it. We'll quit blitzing.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. See you later.
We're going to a small conference room.
This is all athletic department.
All of our administrative offices in here, our communications areas in here. You're
SID.
familiar with Anthony Travel.
Sure, I know John.
John sent me a note about you.
Did he?
Anthony Travel, our travel
It's
person.
amazing,
is
yeah,
in there.
John Anthony.
Our business office is back in there.
Yeah, it's nice. You have everything right here.
We do have men's, women's soccer as well. Coach, why don't you,
How we doing, guys?
everybody introduce yourself to Coach Davey and tell them what you do.
Bob
I'm
Davie.
RG Mignatas. Nice to
RG?
meet you. Yes, RG.
How do you spell that? Just
A-R-G-Y.
RG, yeah, great.
I'm do Lobo football marketing and
Right.
Sales as well.
Good.
Football and basketball.
Nice to meet you.
Glad to have you.
Sure. What's our mission here? What are we doing?
Sit in or? Okay.
Once this press conference is over, I'll have a great chance to call Tim. In fact, I wrote down, I've got the names of the guy, coach at Artesia, the coach at Hobbs. You get those 5 names. That phone call that I make, if none of that ever comes up, is more important than what's. So let's not think we have to. It's more what's after this press conference. So I mean, I've always gone in. I think the less we prepare, then just take the questions, the better. You know, and that's just my opinion. I've done it both ways. When I first got the Notre Dame job, I went over. They call it the Newt Rockne dinner every year in Chicago. It's a major thing, and they have it in January. My first time as a head coach, I'm following Lou Holtz, and I went up and went through a whole thing, from coaching philosophy to practices to this to that. I almost killed them. I mean, it was so. And by trying to do it too much and being too good, you know, be realistic about what we're going to get out of this. You know, it's just the first step. People are going to get to know me a lot more after this is over than they will during this. Does that make sense? I think you try to hit that ball out of the park and you become try too hard. That must be the big one right there, huh? I like that. Must be something going on here today.
And I'm really looking forward to the future of Lobo football. I think a great choice has been made. And I think under Coach Davie's leadership, we can look forward to some really fun football out here at our stadium and something that our fans will all relate to. So Paul thanks for inviting me, and Coach, welcome to you, and Joanne, welcome to you. We're delighted to have you as part of the Lobo family.
Now, before we anoint Coach Davey with the red jacket that has become a custom here, I think I'll leave you with one comment about the coach. When Coach Davey left the interview room, Ryan Mummert, who I have a great deal of respect and admiration for, I looked at Ryan, I said, Ryan, what do you think? He said, I'd run through a wall for that man. And I think that's what you'd want any football player to say about his coach. So we're delighted to have him. Let me introduce to you the new football coach of the University of New Mexico, Coach Bob Davie.
It might be a little big, but I tell you, it feels really, really, really good to put this jacket on. You know, I've been very fortunate. You know, Joanne and I have spent 35 years in major college football. And we've experienced a lot of great things, been around a lot of great people. I can honestly stand here and tell you, right now at this moment, I am more excited and more comfortable than I have ever been.